We are on the air, so I'm going to mute up.
The secret side of me, I never let you see. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. So stay away from me, the beast is ugly. I feel the rage and I just can't hold it. It's scratching on the walls, in the closet, in the halls. It comes awake and I can't control it. Hiding under the bed, in my body, in my head. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it end. It's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become. The nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. My secret side I keep hid under lock and key. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. Cause if I let him out, he'll tear me up, break me down. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it end. I feel it deep within. It's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become. The nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel it deep within. It's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. It's hiding in the dark. Its teeth are razor sharp. There's no escape for me. It wants my soul. It wants my heart. No one can hear me scream. Maybe it's just a dream. Maybe it's inside of me. Stop this monster. I feel it deep within. It's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become. The nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel it deep within. It's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I'm gonna lose control. It's something radical. I must confess that I feel like a monster. 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 I feel like a monster.
Do payday. Alright? We gotta get smarter. We can't snap the ball, no play. Proud of you. Proud of the fight. We win. Proud of the win. Proud of the boys. Winning is not more fun than losing anybody. Not more fun than losing anybody. Alright. Hey, break it down. Go celebrate with your family. Go celebrate with the village. Yes, sir. 1-0, baby. 1-0. 1, 2, 3. 1-0!
Here we are, 100 yards, week 3. I got the legendary James Stewart, our head volleyball coach. Coach, how's the season going so far?
The season's been amazing. Right now we're 5-9, 2-1 in our district, so it's going good. I cannot complain at all.
And tonight we have
Tonight we got Cosby at 6:30. Should be another good game. It's another district game, so should be fun.
Cosby Eagles coming down from around, I guess, Smoky Stadium,
Yeah.
somewhere around that way.
Yeah.
So we got that lot going on the campus here at Eagleton College and Career Academy. We got middle school softball tonight at home. We got middle school soccer tonight, and then we travel to Oneida. You been to a football game this year?
I have.
What do you think?
I think we have a great chance of winning that game against Oneida.
Yeah.
If we play the same way we played against Scott County.
Oneida, very physical team.
Yeah.
They're going to run the football. They're going to pound it. We got to be able to stop that. What do you got to do tonight to beat Cosby?
Tonight we've got to be disciplined. Got to stay disciplined. That's the biggest key. If we stay disciplined in what we do, we beat Cosby.
There we go. Your shout out.
Shout out to obviously my team, Lady Rose volleyball team. Shout out to you guys, and then shout out to my grandmother because she's one of the people who really support me in what I do.
I love a grandmother. I hadn't had one for a long time. My shout out, he's right here on the campus right now. GT Shelley Enterprises. You need your yard mowed, call my man GT Shelley. Also, Print FX, Kaler Talent and his crew. Zach Stennett Collision, Southeast Oral Surgery. All these guys take care of us. Go take care of them. And as we always say here at Eagleton,
Go Royals.
go Royals.
The secret side of me, I never let you see. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. So stay away from me, the beast is ugly. I feel the rage and I just can't hold it. It's scratching on the walls, in the closet, in the halls. It comes awake and I can't control it. Hiding under the bed, in my body, in my head. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it in. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become, the nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. My secret side I keep hid under lock and key. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. Cause if I let him out, he'll tear me up, break me down. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it in. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become, the nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. It's hiding in the dark, its teeth are razor sharp. There's no escape for me, it wants my soul, it wants my heart. No one can hear me scream, maybe it's just a dream. Maybe it's inside of me. Stop this monster. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become, the nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I'm gonna lose control, it's something radical. I must confess that I feel like a monster. 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 I feel like a monster.
You do. Payday. Alright? We gotta get smarter. We can't snap the ball, no play. Proud of you. Proud of the fight. We win. Proud of the win. proud of you boys. Winning's a lot more fun than losing, anybody. A lot more fun than losing, anybody. All right. Hey, break it down. Go celebrate with your family. Go celebrate with the village. Yes, sir. 1-0, baby. 1-0. 1, 2, 3. 1-0!
Put us on the air. And put us on. Well, this is something new as we are here at Oneida High School. Scott West along with John Kovey. John, welcome back to the broadcast.
I have been here the entire time, Coach. You guys just don't give me a head start.
Exactly.
So.
But for your information, camera does add 10 pounds, but also does hamburgers and fries. But we won't talk about that. But we're here. The weather's nice. It took us a while to get going, to get set up. But we're ready for some football. And Oneida, traditionally a power when we're talking about in this area, a playoff team, usually a deep playoff run. We pulled up, John, at hour 45 before the game.
Packed. Already packed. Yeah,
and people tailgating and people going all over the place. So last year's game didn't go exactly how we wanted, 14-3 losers. And when we look over the stat sheet, John, there's one thing that jumps out to me that I think is telling, and that's Nathan Clemmer's passing. He had 20 attempts for a total of 55 yards. And, that's less than 3 yards per attempt. That's not going to make this offense run.
No. And we've seen that we can be a powerhouse when it comes to passing. There are a couple games we took over last year, but we have yet to see it this year.
Yeah, now, also on the flip side of that last year, Nate ran 19 times for 113 yards, but we did not get into the end zone.
No. But we did last week.
We did. And offensively, we had much more balance going into the last week's game against Scott High. We were efficient both in the air and good. So, we got to crank you up a little bit, make sure that we got you going. But say hello to our fans out there. Randall Davis. I'm not going to tell you and Ian Britton that we're going to show you how it's done, but we're going to show you how it's done. And
you'll notice that they don't get to show up on camera.
They do not. But this is a little different situation for us as we're out here. Coming back in here, it's in a community. There were tailgates all over the place. They love it here. You look at the stands right now. We're less than 30, but it's packed.
It is a packed house for sure.
And that's kind of what we hope to get to at Eagleton.
Absolutely. And we're getting there, slowly but surely. Now, Coach, if I remember last year, Oneida ran on us.
They did. And here's what, and I love Oneida football because I've been a part of them for well over a decade. I've done their highlight video for Coach Tony Lambert as well as Coach Jimmy May. But I also did highlight video for Maryville High School. So when I'm doing highlights for Oneida, sometimes a highlight was 5 yards. They are 3 to 5 yards in a cloud of dust. So they're going to run the football. I told Seth Bruton today that I don't see them throwing it double digits. They're going to pound it right at us. They're going to be solid defensively and look for this to be a low-scoring game.
So, Coach, if you were coaching the defense, what formations would you be running against Oneida?
Oh, I would stack that box and dare them to throw and see if our outside guys are good enough. Now, we're hampered with that because Navarre Reisner-McDonald is out of the defensive side. He is only going to play offense. Also hurts us. Hopefully we're only returning a kickoff one time, and that might be on the opening half or the opening game. But he is a big weapon in the punt game. He's a big weapon in the kickoff game. I'm not sure who they're going to put back there to take that place. I would think Lane Cope as well as Colton Relation could be two candidates. Maybe even Wyatt Matosian could be back there to return kicks.
And Cope's had a strong year. For the first two games, he has definitely been one of our standouts. So hoping to continue that tonight.
I know one thing, and I know this when Oneida, our brethren from Oneida, came to visit us last year. They want nothing to do with number 44, Mr. Click. He is a man out there, and they will run the football, but if they run near 44, then they obviously haven't been watching any film. He wore 50-something last year. He's still wearing 50, guys. He's not number 44. Okay? Make sure your coaches know that. But Caleb Click is a huge part of what we do. They will run away from him. Again, that comes back. Gio Hippolyte-Jean out. So the contain is crucial right now. They'll throw some screens. They'll throw some screen passes, but they're not going to be taking the lid off. So as we get into it, let's take a look at some of our sponsors. Let's take a look at Stennett Collision. If you need your car, hopefully you never do, but if you do need it fixed, Zach Stennett and his crew, William Blunt Drive in Sevierville, they are the guys that you go to. They will get it done. They'll get it done right. They have a high-tech operation, getting ready to take some of our kids over there, maybe shoot a commercial and do some things for Stennett Collision, but we really appreciate them for what they do for Eagleton College and Career Academy. And my old standby, GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mowed, he is mowing for most of Blount County schools. GT Shelley is your man. 865-441-6999. Get your GT Shelley going on. And we can, up here, most people up here, John Kovey, would understand GT Shelley.
Yeah,
he
from
speaks
what
their
I understand,
language.
it's a completely different language. Up in
Oh,
Scott
man,
County.
it's I don't know exactly what it is,
Yeah.
but, banjo music usually accompanies it.
So our viewers at home, I just want to point out the fact that Scott County is the birthplace of the Scott West.
Right here.
So,
and as you roll into the county, how many people do I see? It's amazing, but a lot of that's just being old.
We were literally sitting at dinner just a little while ago. A random person walked up and said, "Hey, I think we're family." And sure enough, there was relation there. So Scott West probably related to half the people in the stands right now.
Well, McRae County, Kentucky, and Oneida, Tennessee, everybody's related. But what we have here is, I'm going to take a little break, John. I'm going to let you do some commercials. I'm going to go over and help Justin Ridge out and see what I can do for him.
Excellent. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of our sponsors this year. First of all, our really big one, send it out to PrintFX. PrintFX has done a fantastic job coming in this year. They've been helping us out with our scoreboard, getting things up there. If you need any sort of printing needs, anything, their decals, their graphics are just fantastic. They're going to continue to help us to kind of revitalize some of our basketball area as well. Another long-standing sponsor of ours, Broadway Barbershop. Broadway Barbershop, we appreciate you sticking with us. If you need a haircut and you don't want it to look like Scott West, then go see the guys over at Broadway Barbershop. Also give a shout-out to Mower Works. This one's near and dear to my heart because I'm connected with them, but Mower Works, the only Exmark dealer in Blount County. Go see the guys over there. Mark Nunn is the guy that runs the day-to-day, one of the owners. He is fantastic. Mower Works employs some of our own Eagleton Royals. So if you need mower repair or you need to go buy yourself a new mower, stop by, see Mower Works. As we continue on, let's go ahead and call out Schultz Pediatric. Schultz Pediatric, brand new location right next to Eagleton. You can literally walk there from our school. In 3 weeks, Schultz Pediatrics is going to have themselves a big night. There's going to be a big event going on. Happens to be the exact same night as one of our home football games. So just be prepared as you're coming in there if you see a bunch of people for Schultz Pediatrics. We appreciate their support. And last but not least, go ahead. We're just going to give a shout out to good old TJ Hatcher, Excavating and Concrete. T. Hatcher. Hatcher has been a phenomenal sponsor of ours, one of our scoreboard sponsors. We appreciate everything that you're doing.
I was corrected by Randall Davis. It's Tyson Click, and I knew that. But I've had a stressful moment as we get here. We're trying to get the huddle set up for our coaches, and we got my son over there, a little Maryville City Schools tech support, trying to get him set up and running. But if you're out there, Randall, thank you for your correction. You give me an A- on the broadcast for tonight. But one camera tonight. We hope to have two, but we're trying to give the feed to the coaches as best we can. And good setup here. Very nice people here at Oneida High School. They've done everything to be accommodating for us. Got a nice little box. I don't think the officials are too happy that they wanted me to squeeze tighter. And I thought, do you really look at me and think that I'm going to be able to squeeze this any tighter into anything?
That's one point. I got 8 feet over.
Yeah,
there,
I mean,
so
poor John Kovey. If we get any tighter, I'm gonna squash him like a bug. So we don't want to do that. But excited about football, John, and we talked about this at dinner. This is such a pivotal game for our program as we have an opportunity to start 2-1. And I believe the way our schedule lines up, if we could come up with a win on the road at a very tough place to win, we've got a chance to start this season 4-1, 5-1, and I think that's huge for our coaches and for our players.
Yeah, the biggest change I've seen this year, I mean, don't get me wrong, we got some excellent coaching that I've been seeing. But the strength and conditioning program absolutely has grown leaps and bounds this year. So I just want to shout out to all of our strength and conditioning coaches. You guys have been doing a phenomenal job with all of our athletes all over our different sports.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and it's a big
great
thing.
decision.
We thank the county and everybody for what they put into Eagleton College and Career Academy. Our facilities are second to none.
Beautiful.
When it comes from our football field press box to our Royal Athletic Center with our weight room and the meeting rooms, the baseball fields, softball fields that are going to be opening soon, and the renovations that we're doing to our gym and our gym lobby. So there's a lot of good things happening at Eagleton, and it's great to have that opportunity, Johnny. You know, when things happen and we get to Eagleton, and I'm thinking I wish I could have gotten there maybe 2 or 3 years earlier, and that would have been a little lighter and a little younger. But hopefully we can stick around for a little bit and continue to watch this thing grow and continue to build this athletic program, and not just the athletic program, but everything that is Eagleton College and Career Academy, led by our esteemed principal, Mr. Mark Dowling, who is in attendance tonight with
He is
Jack.
actually out on the
With
corner
Jack
there.
Evans. There they come, Jack Evans and Dr. Rachel Prasad, our lovely administrators, as they come up. I don't know if Jack would appreciate me calling him lovely, but
I can see the gleam from the top of his head right now.
yes, you can.
So,
Thank goodness
it's like
the
a
sun is
spotlight.
down, or we would have to do some neutral density filters on the camera to take that down. But good thing is I can pick on him just a little bit. But tonight, the key, if you want to take about 3 keys for Eagleton to win this football game, number 1 is establish the run. And I know that we are a passing team, and I already went over the stats where we only had 55 yards passing. But we have to put the ball on the ground, and let's see if we can get some yards that way. And then Nate can go. We've got weapons. Colton Relation. We have Lane Cope. We have Alex Walker. We have guys that can take the lid off. That happens by establishing the run. I think that's number 1. Number 2, tackling.
Mm-hmm.
We got to hit guys, and we got to wrap them up, and there can't be run after contact. It's got to be, if they get hit at the line of scrimmage, it's got to be the line of scrimmage. If they get 2 yards, it's got to be 2. They can't sneak out of there, and 2 becomes 5, becomes 7, or it's going to be a long night for the Royals. And third, turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
We've had the turnover bug of dropping the ball and throwing some interceptions. So, and I know that's as John Madden as you can get. To say turnovers are key, but we know that. Oneida's not going to turn it over.
Yeah, we've had 3 fumbles already this year, according to our stats here. Lost 2 of them, so got to make sure we're protecting there. And hit on the tackle side of it. It's something that we struggled with early last year as well. However, by the end of the season, we were definitely a different team. We got to pick it up quicker this year. Just that wrapping up. It seems like a lot of times I'm seeing somebody hit. They're not wrapping. They're getting those extra 4 or 5 yards.
As with everything here at Oneida, my experience with basketball, everything runs through the Keatons. I'm expecting Michael Keaton to come out and do a little growing pains, but there's still one Keaton left, and that is Grady Keaton. He is a multi-sport athlete, basketball, soccer, and football. Very talented young man. Ben Gilbert also back from last year as Coach May, again, going to establish that run and establish the line of scrimmage. They want to control the line of scrimmage, and that's key. Our band in attendance tonight, led by the illustrious Mr. John Gallagher, and I will give our band props as we have watched that organization and that grow from last year to this year and make strides.
Yeah, and shout out to our new assistant band director, Brittany Mackey, new to Eagleton this year. Went to Eagleton herself, but is now our new music teacher and helping out with the marching band. They've been fantastic.
As we are getting ready for the national anthem, and I will set my mic out and let you hear the Oneida Indian Marching Band with the national anthem. Okay, and I think Randall Davis said he thinks we have a little high-pitched squeal going on.
That's just Coach West.
At this point,
excited.
that could just be John Kovey's voice, but we'll see. Hopefully it's not too bad. That scared the dog out of me as we had some fireworks coming up.
I do believe if we did that at Eagleton, people would be taking cover.
Oh, I about hit the ground. We don't do that on the east side, baby. No, sir. Shotgun blast out here in Oneida, that's just a common thing.
Yeah,
so, as they're still rolling. But here come the Indians onto the field. As, nothing against Oneida, but that orange and white really hurts my eyes.
Not exactly, feels like it's already been done.
Yeah. So we'll do the best we can, Randall Davis, to see if I can adjust this audio or do some things. But right now we're just kind of stuck as we get into it. And there's nothing that ever, John, goes easy when it's on a away broadcast, trying to get things set up. We get in, the coaches are expecting a signal off our camera, and we're trying to find a way to get it. So we're scrambling to – I think we finally got them up, but that does sometimes make it tough for us to check. But if you're hearing that, it's not tinnitus. You do not have to go to the doctor. Ear, nose, and throat. It might just be our broadcast. But if you already have tinnitus, enjoy. As we are going to be live here at Oneida High School. Captain's getting ready to take the field. As
speaking of captains, we have a second captain out here tonight, don't we?
Uh,
Captain Birchfield, I've seen him with the drone.
Captain Birchfield is on the field as he's good. And again, with that orange and white uniform and that song Rocky Top, I now can put my dinner back down. But here comes the captains. Captains for Eagleton will be Navarre Reisner McDonald. That will be Tyson Click, Nate Clemmer, and I believe Jonathan Joyle. As the Royals coming out in their white uniform, top black pants, new combination for them this year. I'm a big fan of the blue on blue, John Kovey.
Yeah, although I gotta say, it looks pretty sharp even out here tonight. So
it does. Captains for the Oneida Indians, you have Ben Gilbert, number 2, basketball player. Number 13, Levi James. Number 54 is Will Jeffers, and number 18 is Riley Buttram. Head coach Jimmy May. When it's named after your dad, Jim May Stadium, you know that there's a history there. As the Oneida Indians are ready to roll, and I believe Oneida will take the kick, and we're ready to rock. As Gabe Steinbach will line it up for the Royals here momentarily as we get ready to play game number 3 of the 2024 season on the road at Oneida High School.
I'm ready.
Eagleton band playing in the background. We have a full press box. Luke West on the camera for us tonight. Thank you, Luke. At home watching, I believe, is his beautiful mother and my wife. Can't judge her for that, John Kovey. And I'm not sure if anybody else is watching out there. I know Randall Davis is. Randall, you can keep us updated on anything technical that you may have. But we're ready for some football. Back to receive for the Indians is number 13, Levi James, as well as number 22, Xander Lowe. I'm not sure what's delaying the Royals from coming out. I know it's not a TV timeout, John Kovey.
No, I don't think they asked us.
They did not, as Gabe Steinbach will line it up. So beautiful night for football here in Oneida, Tennessee. Let's see what the Royal defense can have. Again, we talked about this, John. If I'm saying what's going to happen, first play is going to be a run, second play is going to be a run, third play is going to be a run. I would be shocked if it's much anything else.
Now, that is coming from the basketball coach.
That is correct. So Gabe will get ready to kick. Kind of a sparse Eagleton crowd on hand.
Yeah, we got a few.
And Gabe with a little knuckler. That's taken by the up guy. And he's got some room. And he rambles out to the 44. That's where Oneida will take it over.
Yeah,
that was number 41 for the Indians. That is Braden Birchfield. No related to Captain Birchfield, but not the way we want to start, given that good a field position. Now our backs are against the wall. Well, let's see what we got.
Last year, Coach, as I seem to remember, they ran it right up the middle on us.
A lot.
Missing Gio is going to be a little bit of a tough struggle for us, but
we're hoping Gio might get back here soon. I was expecting him this week, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But here is a throw, and that's a little bubble screen, and he's got some room, and it's good pursuit. And the Royals taking for about a 2.5, maybe 3-yard gain, John. So little bubble screen action, and again, that's more like a run for Oneida.
Yep. And like we said, they like to keep it close. They're not a large passing team in the past, at least not big chunk play passing. So I'll be curious to see what they do with it this year.
So actually they gave him 5 on that, so it'll be 2nd down and 5. They do have 2 split wide. Let's kind of see what we got here. Alex Walker is your safety. But he's way up on the line of scrimmage. And there's a give. And that is good pursuit. First contact was, I think, Connor Cox.
It was.
Cleaned up by Tyson Click as well as Alex Walker.
Oh, and
we have an Indian down. That was the running back. That would be number 22, Xander Lowe. Hate to see any kid go down, especially this early in the game. This early, you would not expect a cramp. But we'll take a little break here, John Kovey, and talk about a couple of our sponsors. And let's go ahead and get my guys over at Mower Works. Outside of the guy to my left, got great guys at work over there. But if you need your mower taken care of, call Mower Works. Their number 865-213-2773, conveniently located right off Sevierville Road, right in the heart of, well, it's not really the heart of Maryville, but it's a pretty good location to be. Another guy that I am super proud of is Print FX and Tanner Kaler. Those guys will get it done, looking to add some property maybe out in the Eagleton area, which will and they are invested in the Eagleton community as they're doing a ton of work. Did my locker room last year.
Looks beautiful.
They're going to be doing some branding in the gym lobby area very soon. We're out there doing some measurements, but left their folder with all the measurements in it on Coach Hart's desk. So I'm hoping that doesn't delay the progress. But Tanner Kaler and his guys, they don't just do signs, John. They do T-shirts. They do signage. You name it, they got it. So call my boy Tanner Kaler over at Print FX. And Denso Manufacturing, long-standing supporter of high school athletics and schools in Blount County. We're happy to have Denso in our community. Southeast Oral Surgery, if you need, they do a lot more than just your teeth, John. But my man Randall Napier, Tim McConnell, and Jason Kennedy, they will take care of you. It looks like an ankle, John, as he is limping off. And hopefully he'll be able to get that taken care of and be good to go.
Yeah, and that was Xander Lowe, their number 2 running back. Has actually run for about a third of their yardage this year. So it'll be interesting to see how they adapt to that.
So a pretty good stand there by the Royals on the 2nd down run as they got him for a yard loss. Connor Cox was able to slow him up, and his buddies came in and cleaned it up. So 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw, and he's got a guy, and he's going to be short. But now I say short, but the guy on the right side started at the and then ran in. So no, that was not the right spot.
I mean, we are right on the ball here.
That wasn't close.
Okay, guys.
Well, the thing is, he spotted his left foot on the ball and then took a hard right turn for about a half yard up. But that'll be first down for the Oneida Indians. Bad thing for them, but I can see it.
Yep, need to just press a little bit more on that.
So 1st and 10 for the Indians. Little high snap, and here comes Alex Walker.
Come on the blitz.
Got him flushed out. Tyson Click will get him.
All right. And they brought 6. Getting him down with about a 2-yard loss there.
I know Randall Davis gets on Tyson Click about getting up like a 55-year-old man. A lot of that 55-year-old man is a slight at me. But Tyson Click with great pursuit, little shoestring tackle. If he doesn't make that tackle, that's a first down run. And that's why this game is such a great game. It's a matter of inches. If he misses that, we're talking about the Indians being down there on the 30 at least.
Well, and when you were talking tackling as your number 2. That really for us has been just almost there.
We got trips over here facing us, John.
Going for the pass. Okay, let's see what happens.
And he's looking to throw, and there's another little bubble screen. There's a hold.
That's a come on. Yeah, Lane Cope held there. Okay.
He'll be up close to a first down. He's allowed to block him, but when he tries to get away, you can't hang.
About a yard shy, 3rd and 1.
So it'll be 3rd down and a short 1 for Oneida as they are doing what we thought they would do, run the ball and bubble screens.
Yep.
Ball at the 37-yard line of the Royals. This is definitely 2-down territory. This might be something you could take a shot knowing that you got a really good chance of getting that first down. And there's a high snap, and there's a hold.
Again.
Oh, my goodness. 63 had 2 handful of Connor Cox's jersey and about pulled his shoulder pad off. But that'll bring up 4th down, and I'm sounding like a homer, but Ray Charles would have saw that one.
And that was number 33, Branson Vineyard, who must be from over at Sessi, senior.
Yeah, Branson came in at the fullback position this year. On offense, he'd probably be really good with a hand on the ground for us. But now we got the punt coming. So a good stand by the Royals. Back to punt for Oneida. I believe that's number 11, John.
It is.
That's Justin Lynch. Kick is up. Connor had a little shot at that and just kind of let it go. That's a good punt and just kind of stays. It didn't take a great bounce for either team, but a good punt by Lynch to get the Royals inside the 20 at the 16-yard line where they'll take over for their first possession of the night. Out comes your quarterback, number 7, Nate Klemmer.
All right, Coach. I believe that you were placing odds here on 3 runs straight.
I know Coach May watching film from last year, and he's seeing Nate rushing for over 100 yards. They're going to be very aware of Nate getting out of the pocket here. Connor Cox is your tailback. Nate's looking to throw, and he's had a quick one to Alex Walker, who maybe gets 3. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 7. Just a little quick out. Alex, good job by Oneida to be there to make the stop. No run, no yards after the catch, and that's what you're supposed to do to win football games at any level. So 2nd down and 7, maybe a long 6 for the Royals. Again, Connor Cox is the lone back. 2 receivers to the right and left of Nate Klemmer. And he's going to give to Connor. Connor has got a little bit of room, puts the ball on the ground, and I believe Oneida's got it.
Nope. It looks like Connor's able to pull it back up.
That's just he's running that thing like a little loaf of bread coming out of the Piggly Wiggly.
Have to be careful. We mentioned that early on. Looks like Branson Vineyard coming in to take the place of Connor Cox.
So a decent gain by Connor, but when he gets in traffic, you got to put 2 hands on that football. Very fortunate for the Royals to get that back, as Vineyard will be the lone back. He has 3rd down and a long 2, closer to 3. Nate looking to throw, and he's got Alex Walker. And Alex will have a Mower Works first down. So Again, very conservative by the Royals, but we will take 3 and 4 yards of play. Very similar to what Oneida was trying to accomplish. So Willard King back in the game after being out with a wrist injury and an ankle injury. So he will take Alex Walker, and we will bring Lane Cope all the way across the field with Wyatt Matosian. Too high safety for the Oneida Indians. Nate looking to throw, and he's going to get Cope. Wyatt thought about blocking, Coach, but bless his heart, he thought about it, but
got pushed back on.
He really didn't get a whole lot done with it. He wasn't even really a roadblock for that guy. He didn't slow the defender down at all. So no gain, I don't think.
No, he got about 3.
Did he? Here comes Navarre for his first action of the night. Again, coming off a pretty nasty ankle injury a week ago. And he will take out Wyatt Matosian. Now, I will say this, and I saw that last week. Alex Walker does a great job of blocking at his position. So, but he's not in the game right now. So a little clock issue. Second down, and, well, I guess he got 4 on that, John. So we're second and 6.
You know, and I don't mind the first down, getting the short gain. The 2nd and 6 is light years different than second and 10.
Without question.
It opens up the playbook in so many ways.
You play behind the sticks. That makes it tough. And
I would not be surprised, though.
It's about time for a Clemmer run.
Yep.
I'm looking at the Indians lineup right here.
They're playing off.
And I think Nate, number 5 is a big old dude, though, and he gives to Vineyard, and Vineyard gets nothing. He's running straight up.
Yeah, if he had popped that one outside, I think he could
have.
He
lost maybe a yard or more, but if you're going to go in that hole and you're tiptoeing and you're standing straight up, you're going to get put down. And that's exactly what he did. So only 1 pass so far for actually 3 passes. We had those 2 to Alex Walker, who is still not back in the game. But the Indians are holding strong, but 3rd down and 7. What do we have in the playbook here, Coach Branton? Nate looking, and he is looking out and throws it just high of Lane Cope.
Yeah, just a little bit early on that throw. I don't think Cope had quite gotten turned back around.
Well, it was Nate probably could have been a little more patient there. He threw it behind him, behind him and high, and that's not good when you have a small receiver. So that'll bring out Gabe Steinbach for his first punt of the night. So the Oneida Indians looking to flip the field here again.
Holder tonight, Tyson Click.
We've had some snap issues in the first 2 games. That's a good snap. Gabe
good
with
punt.
A little end over end.
Good work.
Fielded. And Alex kind of turned him inside. And then he's chased down, I believe.
Flag on the field.
That'd be Adam Fife. Adam Fife has had a big year so far. He had some really big possessions in that Tellico Plains game defensively, as well as Scott High last week. So Fife does a great job of pursuit. Got a block in the back on Oneida, so that'll push them back to about the 40. Still great field position to start for the Indians, as that's about where they started on the kickoff to start the game. So the first half of the first quarter, both teams with a possession. And
that'll start them on about the 41.
I'd like to say hello to Johnny Morgan and Broadway Barbershop. As if you're in Blount County and you want to watch a game, this may be your only chance tonight if you're not at a game. So 1st and 10 for the Oneida Indians. And they're going to run it. First hit by, I believe that's Britton. Is it not? Am I correct? Yes, that's Easton Britton, a freshman. He's going to be a good football player, John Kovey.
He is. You know, he doesn't have the large size, but he is fast. I saw him cut right in there. That was a heck of a tackle.
Yeah, Easton's not afraid to hit you. So I might think Coach Childs should be looking at Easton maybe in a running role. I know he's ran the ball a few times, but he's a shifty little back, and Connor runs hard, but now he's not going to outrun you. So 2nd down and 8. A little quick out for the Indians, and that'll be a first down as Lane didn't really commit soon enough there. He kind of thought about it, but he looked up and saw that's a big dude. Maybe I need to think about this one for a minute. As number 40 came rolling through there.
Yeah, I hope to see just a little bit more aggression, maybe stop him before the sticks.
So 1st and 10 for the Indians as they are into Royal territory. As we are 8 minutes into this game. Look for that bubble screen right here. Oh, little up and go, and he's going to take a shot. And there would be a hold. Gabe had his hand underneath that armpit and was riding him the whole way, and I don't think he looked for the ball.
No, and that would have been overthrown by about 5 yards.
Yeah, there was no need for him to hold him there, but he definitely did, as that'll be a big gain for the Oneida Indians, as that will put them deep into Royal territory. I don't know if maybe he bit on that pump and got a little crossways, but I do know that we're going to see a big walk-off. As that'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians. Hello, Bubba McKenzie. You're watching back in God's country, Maryville, Tennessee. So 1st and 10 for Oneida after a huge penalty. I don't know why. I would give that a shot again if I'm Coach May.
Yeah, worked for him the first time.
Got Wyatt Matosian kind of on an island up there at the top of your screen. So 1st and 10, Oneida. And there's the give, and he's got room. And that's an 8-yard pickup on 1st down, and that makes it tough. Now, you put your defense in 2nd and 2, 2nd and 1. There's so many options up for Coach May and his offense here. He can take a shot knowing that he's got 2 downs to get the first if he needs. So wouldn't be shocked to see them maybe try to get something here.
Yep.
But a beautiful night for high school football as we start to feel the weather. It's going to cool off here soon.
Yeah, I'm going to call a shot to the near side of the field here. Let's see.
But now they're going to give.
All right. Well.
And he gets nothing. So good job. I don't know. I think that was Tyson Click.
And Branson Vineyard.
And Branson Vineyard that got in there and make the hit. Eli Campbell still out under concussion protocol. Gio Hippolyte Jean still out with the injured right hand. And a very hampered Navarre Risner McDonald. So Coach Childs and his staff are playing with a short deck tonight. But 3rd down and 3, maybe 4. So you got Zachary over here. High snap. And he's got it. And he will get the first down. He'll get a missed tackle, John.
Yeah, I was Lane Cope.
He's up there close. I thought he got it.
Looks like they're giving
they're going to mark it short, but this is definitely 4-down territory. As he had him hit for no gain.
Yep.
And rather than wrap him up, we're just tagging him.
Yeah.
In comes
they've got some
Scotty Ellison.
I'd say Oneida's is too large to be doing that. You've got to take him to the ground.
So 4th down and 1. Don't give it to him by jumping. I formation, 1 back. There's no doubt this is a run.
looks like QB sneak. Let's see. Nope. Okay.
Give to the up back, and he's got it easy. And not only does he get it, he gets 5. So first down inside the red zone for the Oneida Indians, as the Eagleton is struggling tackling right now, as they're just not wrapping up.
Timeout called.
So Randall saying the squeal is a little much, so we apologize for that, and I don't really know where that's coming from.
I mean, we are in Scott County. It could be a pig somewhere.
You never know. It could be. So first and 10, Oneida just inside the red zone. As we are clicking down to 1 minute to play here in the first quarter play in Scott County, Tennessee, and the Oneida High School campus. We need some help here, John. We need a hold. We need a fumble. We need something.
They're in a heavy run set here.
Handoff up the middle. He's got room, and he's going to rumble for another 6 yards. And this is what we thought, and this is what we're getting.
Yeah, and the problem
5
is,
yards, 6 yards. 5 yards, 6 yards. You can't. I mean, it's just that's tough.
Yep. If they keep being successful with this, they're going to do what they did to us last year, which is just keep running it up the gut.
The goal is not to lose a close one. The goal is to win. Now, Oneida's not going to put a ton of points up, but they don't need to. They just need 1. So we're down under 30 seconds. Second down and 4. He's looking to throw, and he's got his guy. He's inside down to the 9, where that will be right at first and goal. So first and goal, that'll be the last play of the first quarter, as your Eagleton Royals are up against the wall, and they have been in both possessions against the Oneida Indians, but this one looks a little more dire, as it is first and goal Oneida inside the 10. We'll take a little 30-second break. We'll mute the mics, and I'll check out Randall, see what I can come up. We'll mute it. We good? All right, we're back on air here at Oneida High School, as first and goal for the Oneida Indians at the Eagleton Royal 9-yard line. And I agree with you, Mark Eldridge. I've seen Oneida throw it more tonight than they have in the last 2 years combined. So first and goal, give up the middle, missed tackle, ball was on the ground.
That was the opportunity you were telling us about?
Oh, yeah, right there, an opportunity, man, and nobody saw it. But that'll bring up second and goal at the 9. Early second quarter, time of possession, all Oneida in that first quarter of play, as the Eagleton Royals only had the ball 3 minutes and 30 seconds. The rest of that time was the Oneida Indians. So second and goal. He's got 2 split to the right. And he's rolling to his right, and he's looking for a pass, and he overthrows his guy. had him, just kind of led him a little bit, as that'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 9. Now, John, 3 points here.
Can make a difference.
Makes a huge, if we can just hold.
And we've seen this defense get stout when it needs to, so let's hope they can go ahead and do that here.
So 3rd and goal, the ball just inside the 10-yard line as they lost a half yard on that fumble that they recovered. So what's Coach May and his staff have in line here? I would look for a little wheel route. That's what they got us on last year. Roll right and bring somebody across the top, and that's where they hurt us last year on their first touchdown. And here he comes. Looking wide open. Touchdown, Oneida.
Come on. Oh, that's heartbreaking, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, we had 2 defenders there.
We're on them.
And just couldn't make a play on the ball. Fireworks going off. My dog would be losing its mind. I'm afraid they're going to take out Captain Birchfield. He's taking fire. He's taking
flak
fire.
going up at the drone right now. Oh, dear.
I hope Captain Birchfield is okay down there, but that's a tough, nice play by Oneida, but he was just wide open. But there were 2 defenders, and the ball just went right between both of them.
Yeah. Well, here in a minute, we'll get to see what the offense can do in return. At this point, it's how do you respond?
Snap, kick, good. So, didn't take long as we had an opportunity. The ball hit the ground, but now it's Oneida 7, Eagleton 0, and now it's answer time.
Yep. And we've seen our team step up. We have been down before this year and brought it back up. But
we got down big against Tellico, and Tellico's proven to be a lot better team than a lot of people thought, as they just absolutely thumped Sequoia last week, 55-0. But down 14-0 to start that game, came back, tied it going into the half, and then a back-and-forth game right? Toward the end, and just
no, close. Yeah,
maybe we could
close.
do it. But now, answering here is crucial. And I know I heard Tim Smith and the wonderful broadcast crew from Oneida say, Eagleton's had 1 possession, and that's it.
Yep.
I mean,
yeah. Oneida has dominated time possession.
13 minutes of action, and Eagleton's had the ball 1 possession. They got 1 first down in that possession.
And all that was set up by long pass interference. So it's all about staying clean.
So here we go. Back to receive is who we thought, Colton Relation and Lane Cope. Your up back is Alex Walker. I wouldn't be shocked to see them kick that to Alex Walker right here, Coach. Now, I guess we're going to have to pull out the miner's lamp here in a minute. Uh-oh. The John Kovey flashlight is now dead.
Officially killed off the Indiana flashlight.
Here's the kick, and it's high, and that'll be taken by Cope. And Alex just got put down. But Lane makes something out of nothing.
That was a pretty good run back for considering what he was facing there. Looks like they'll be starting about the 23.
So what could have been inside the 15, and we do get it out close, like you say, to the 20, it'd be the 24-yard line, where that'll be 1st and 10 Eagleton, and a 3 and out here would be disastrous. Our punt game is not very strong. If we're 3 and out here, it's going to be another short field for the Indians. We've at least got to make them drive more than 40 yards. So 1st and 10, Connor Cox is your lone back. Navarre is out there with Cope and Relation. And the give is to Connor, and he gets maybe 2.
I think that might have been a few more than that there, Coach.
They've got him marked for 2.
Maybe I'm bad at math here, but...
So 2nd down and 8. Ball will be at the 21-yard line.
You called it.
26. Huh?
Hate it when you beat me on math.
I did beat you. Let's make sure, Randall Davis, you write that down. I am 1-0 on John Kovey when it comes to figuring out the first down. So 2nd down and 8. Nate rolling to his right. And he had Navarre, and he just overthrew him. That's kind of like the play that happened to Lane there on the third down earlier. He's just a little happy right now.
And Clemmer had time. He was not being pressured there. Just needs to take a little bit more time, calm it down. There's still plenty of time left in this ball game.
Accuracy not there right now as we're set third down and a long 8 again. 3 and out here. Short field for Oneida spells bad news. So Nate, he's got his eyes. He's targeting in. He has Wyatt Matosian, and Wyatt will be short of the first down. Bring up 4th down and 2, and there's absolutely no way you go for this here, I don't think. 4th down and...
that's just too early.
4th down and a short 1. It's less than a yard.
Yeah, unless they're going to try to get him to jump. Nope, they're going to bring out the punt team. All right.
Well, here's the only negative, John, and I hate to say it, on this punt, we're only going to gain 15 yards.
Yeah, unfortunately, like you said, Coach, not exactly what we needed there.
Yeah, not our strong port, but 3 and out, unless we can flip the field here, and we haven't done it all year. So don't expect it to happen right now, but I hope so. Hey, I'm wrong.
Yeah, you were right about numbers for once.
Good snap, and they're going to run it. Steinbach is not going to get it.
Yeah, he hesitated for just
and now there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, they're going to get us with a hold there that they're going to decline.
I don't think they decline. I think they take it because
I mean, it's 4th.
They didn't get it. I don't think they got it.
No, we didn't. It's going to be turnover on downs.
If he got it, it's by a thread on the football.
I don't think. Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm Oneida, I'm measuring that and taking the ball. I mean, there's no way.
Yep, they declined it. Yep. Oh, and Eagleton
so just not.
Struggle.
I mean, that's just bad all the way around. I can't. There's nothing else for it. We didn't have the first down, and on top of that, we hold, but it wasn't a matter. So when you say a short field, this is a short field for the Oneida Indians as we're 3 minutes into the second quarter, and we're staring down a possible 14-0 start. So 1st and 10, Oneida, they false start. 14 did what I would have to do to get off the line. He had to start early. So that'll push them back 5 yards, and that'll bring up 1st down and 15.
And we'll take it. Anything at this point, we definitely could use the extra yardage right now.
So 1st and 15, ball is at the 38-yard line. For the Oneida Indians. And they have, I mean, the score is only 7-0, but it feels a lot worse. I mean, it really does.
The momentum has definitely shifted. We need a spark here, guys. Let's get a turnover. Let's get a big old tackle for a loss.
So 1st and 15, he's going to roll out. And he's got his guy, and that is a good tackle by Lane Cope. He does pick up 6 yards, gets all the penalty back plus 1. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 9. But a good tackle, open field tackle by Lane Cope. So right now, we need the Indians to help us a little bit. Put the ball on the ground. Let's get a holding penalty. Let's get something to put the ball back a little bit. Because we hadn't done a whole lot to help ourselves tonight. So 2nd down and a long 9.
They're going 3 wide again.
And there is a run. And he is
hit. Tyson.
He is hit by Tyson Click. And if I'm Oneida, I find 44 and I stay away. Yeah, it's just
Connor Cox is limping off.
Yeah, that is not a recipe for success running at number 44. He is a football player. So that'll bring up 3rd down. He may have lost a football length on that. Bring up 3rd down and a long 9.
Players. There we go. Okay.
Well, maybe we want to play with 10. Is that Magaha coming out there?
It is. That's Brian Magisha.
Magisha.
Shout out
Freshman.
to Magisha.
Some young dudes on the field right now for the Eagleton Royals.
Timeout Eagleton.
So Coach Childs doesn't like what he sees.
Yeah, a little
calls
confusion.
timeout. Now, and John, I firmly believe this is 2-down territory no matter what happens here. If Oneida doesn't get anything, I think they're going for it.
4 down. Okay.
Yeah, 2 more downs.
Okay.
If I'm Coach May, you get 4 or 5 yards here, you're in great shape to pick up the 4th down. So, no question, they're not punting this ball.
No.
So, and they're not going to kick it from 50 yards. So, if I'm Coach Childs, I'm looking at what am I going to call defensively here for these next 2 plays.
Well,
now,
we had some success.
A hold could change things.
And we had some success early on with some blitzing. So I realize it's a little risky at this point, but
now I called Adam Fife's name one time. It'd be a good time to call for number 9 right now. And that is the strength of that Eagleton defense is that side with Tyson Click and Adam Fife. And the Indians seem to really like going to that side, so I hope they do again. Shifting, got some motion. We look confused, and we're going to get another timeout. Okay.
False start.
Okay,
we'll
false
take
start.
It. Hey.
I didn't understand if they were going to call. There's no way that could have been delay a game. So Indians doing all they can to help here.
We appreciate it,
and we're very thankful. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 15. I thought they had us, and we were confused. We were running around like
we were.
And we got a little pressure coming up, a little screen action. There's a hold by 54, no call.
Yeah, that was.
I have a hard time when
you see jersey.
when I see jersey pulled and I see it,
and it's right next to the ball.
And there's 2 dudes staring right at it. But oh well, that'd be 1st and goal for the Indians. But I know this. In high school football, you could call a hold on every play. I get that.
Yeah, and we over pursued there on the right side, and fortunately they took advantage of it.
So 3rd and 15 becomes red zone, and there's an easy run right up the middle, and he is down to the 1.
And they didn't take him down. That's touchdown.
Well, I thought he was down, but no. Again, there goes tackling.
And the blocking there for Eagleton, they just got pummeled.
So not a lot of things to look. You got 3rd and 15, and you give up a screen for about 30, and then you have him hit it to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and everybody's playing freeze tag.
Good block.
And that is a block by Lane Cope.
All right, well.
So we'll take whatever silver lining we can find, and right now that's it as 13-0. Now, John Kovey, 7:59, but we've had 0 sustained drive. It's like me playing NCAA football 25 right now against Randall Davis. It's not going well.
And all that got set up by a 4th down punt, fake punt that was unfortunately blown up.
Again, I'm not going to knock the coaches for taking that because I honestly believe if we punt that ball, we gain 15 yards. We wouldn't have gotten a lot out of that punt. I would rather see Nate throw one deep and Oneida pick it off. I mean, that might be your better option. Or Nate punt. I know Nate's got the little pooch punt.
We have seen it a few times. It's been pretty good.
But it's tough when you're giving short field. And Oneida's had the short field. Started their first touchdown drive, or their second possession at the 40. Marched that one in, and then this one after the fake punt started at the 31. We pushed them back, 3rd and 15, and give up a 30-yard screen play. So 13-0 as Cope is back to receive. I would let that go, Lane. I would let that go, Lane. Go in the end zone, bring out to the 20. We got to be smarter than that. But right now, it's we're on tilt right now.
All right, let's respond. Let's. If I were Eagleton, we need some sort of splash play. Go for. Might as well go for something here.
Maybe something. Maybe you get a penalty, but you got to put. If you go down 20-0 at the half, you're not coming back in this game against Oneida. It's not going to happen. One, our offense is not explosive enough to get that done, and two,
there we go. They're offsides.
Yeah, Oneida's. If they're up 20-0, I know exactly it's going to be the game's going to get really short, really fast. So, right now, this possession, and it's nice to start 1st and 5. And let's kind of see. But our guys got to get the shoulders back and the head back instead of head down, shoulders down. So 1st and 5. Lane goes in motion and comes back. And he picks up maybe 2.
I believe there were 9 Oneida tacklers on that play, so good job.
Yeah, they were pursuing the football as they are fired up. I bring up 2nd down and 2. So now, John Kovey, if you're going to take the lid off, do you take it down here at 2nd and 2?
Like I said, I think we need a splash. Catch them off guard here. And if it were me, I'd be throwing it out towards White Matosian or one of our other speedsters on the edge there.
You got Colton Relation down here, and he is fast. Got some. Number 10 has a little size on him. Nate's going to run it. That's his first run of the night.
There we go.
Nate's got some room. He is around the edge looking, and he is knocked out of bounds at the 30. Well, he's inside the 40, so he's about to 36.
So about a 34, 35-yard run there.
Coach Childs wanted something there. I'm not so certain. Guys pursuing. Nate's looking like he may turn it back inside. Oneida's going to pursue. That's football. Let's go. But that'll be 1st and 10 for the Royals.
And they actually marked him out. It looks like he must have stepped out a little bit earlier than we thought.
So the first time into Indian territory. Nate looking to throw, and he's got a quick out to Lane Cope. Good tackle by Oneida, and Lane picks up 2.
Yeah, and we had a hold on that one.
Flag's all the way out here.
Yeah, so if they're calling the hold, that was on the far side of the field, right next to the ball carrier there, or the receiver.
Face mask on the Indians.
Okay.
Now,
all right.
The flag was down here.
Yeah, that was.
I'm trying to figure that out.
The ref's got some good vision. All right.
I will take it.
Face mask, is that?
That's 15 yards.
15, all right.
So that will put the the Royals. Well, now they did a 5-yard. I thought they did away with 5-yard.
Refs are.
Randall Davis helped me out with this call.
I'm afraid that there's going to be holding on us, and it's about to offset. Well, let's see what they saw here.
We need cue the clown music. Your guess is as good as mine.
I don't know. All right, a little discussion from the refs there. Now, on the Nate Clemmer run, you've been calling for it for a while.
Well, Nate rushed for 113 yards last year. Nate ran the ball quite well against Scott High. Now, Scott High is not Oneida, and Oneida's a much better football team. Nate did not run the ball very much against Tellico Plains. So I believe we're going to move this back. Now, that should be offsetting penalties.
Calling a false start?
So now they're moving us back 5.
That was the latest false start.
Okay. Let's
right,
just move on.
Yeah.
Let's just move on. What do you say?
Shouldn't the ball be at the line of scrimmage? We're
Well,
a couple yards back.
yeah, I guess 5 yards back. They moved it back 4 yards.
Okay, so they're saying that's.
I have no clue. I mean, let's play.
Yeah, if this was a false start, then we should be 1st and 15, and right now we're about 1st and 12.
Yeah, I have no clue.
What? Okay. Yeah. Oneida coach calling a timeout, I think, to talk to the ref about there's no reason the ball should be.
No, there's no reason the ball should be where it's at. That's 1, 2, 3. The ball should be at the 46.
All right. Well, do we want to take a time to
let's get a sponsor. We don't have anybody for Target Optical, do we? No, we don't. We have T. Hatcher Excavating and Concrete, 865-233-7655. Broadway Barbershop, if your hair is in your eyes and you're having trouble seeing things,
which some of our students.
Some people are, let's go to Broadway Barbershop and see my man Johnny Morgan out there on Broadway, as he will clean you up, takes care of my guy, Michael Chodak, as his hair is clean and fresh.
And hopefully here we'll get a chance to spotlight them with a touchdown if we're lucky to.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I think we have some karaoke we can pull up real fast here, John.
I don't want you singing.
Well, I can pull some Suspicious Minds out.
Nope. I've heard your singing voice, and it might speak to children. All right, and the ball is still. I don't know, Coach. I have no idea what's going on here.
Okay.
This is this might be the longest ref discussion I've seen in a high school game.
Yeah, they realize I got an hour and 27-minute drive back to Maryville.
There we go. All right. Well, it is.
Well, here we go.
We appreciate our refs no matter what. I'm glad they got it figured out.
This delay brought to you by Target Optical. As that'll bring up 1st down and 15 for the Royals. Lane, he's going maybe a yard. That's the second time they've tried that counter play, and both times they've gotten a yard or less.
Yeah, Oneida's just too fast.
So that'll bring 2nd down and 14 as we're clicking down around 6.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play.
Yeah, and Oneida's just beating us up at the line.
We're getting pushed around. It's just not physical. We didn't tackle well on that last course. You know, they had a big 31-yard drive, which is, that's our fault.
2-back set.
2nd down and 14. Lane goes into motion, and now that is knocked down. And Nate's locking in on his receivers right now. There was no doubt where that was going. He was locked in at the snap.
Yeah, that was broken up by number 2, Ben Gilbert there.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 14. Again, no Alex Walker. I don't know if Alex is hurt, but I don't see him anywhere. But he's been out for quite a while. But 3rd down and...
Yeah, take a shot here.
3rd down and 14.
You got nothing to lose. There we go. All sides. That'll get us another 5.
So that'll give them 5. That'll bring it. Let's see if they can mark this off. Is that a 3-yard or a 2-yard penalty?
Maybe a 1.5. Oh, there we go. All right.
All right, so that'll bring up 3rd down and 9.
Second offsides of the night by Oneida. We appreciate the help.
So 3rd down and 9. Let's get 5 yards here, John Kovey. At this stage in the game, we've done very little to slow Oneida down. Is really punting for 15 yards going to make a difference? So
Now 4 down.
if I'm Coach Branton and the offensive staff, I'm looking right now, what 2 plays do I have to pick up 9 yards? You don't have to get it all right here. So I do see, there's a timeout.
Eagleton. All right.
I do see Alex Walker on the sideline. He's a good possession receiver right here. Got some good size. So we're right at 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Eagleton calls their second timeout of the night.
And Coach,
Yes, sir.
You've been in some of these positions before. You've been coaching, I believe, longer than
most people have been alive.
Were alive there. What do you do when you've got a team that's just not getting the energy?
Well, football's a little different. Basketball, I can call a timeout. I can get into them a little bit, and I can change the momentum of the game, or at least a moment. Football's tougher. When you're getting punched in the mouth, you got to punch back, and right now that's not what's happening. We're getting pushed. We're getting blown off the line of scrimmage. Offensively, we've had a couple of good plays. We've only had one chunk play, and that was Nate's run. But right now, 3rd down and 9. Nate's going to roll.
He's got 5.
He's looking, and he misses him. He just anything outside of 2 or 3 yards down out, he just not close.
Yeah, and I unfortunately, yet this game, I've not seen a pass on the run that we've completed. So those
We are way less
are,
than 50% on completions right now. As that'll bring up 4th down and 9. Right there. Right now, you just got to take a shot.
Yep.
Anything underneath. Oneida's not giving you runs after the catch. You throw a 4-yard out, it's going to be a 4-yard out, and it's going to be turnover on downs. So 4th down and 9.
Oh,
and they
they're
jumped
offsides
again.
Same guy. It's 3rd time.
So one thing Nate does have working is the hard count. As he makes 4th and 9, 4th and 4. Now, let's use those legs, Nate Clemmer, and let's get the 1st down. As we are, the clock's still at 6:04 because we haven't ran a play.
This has been the longest 2 minutes of a football
Well, we
game
had an
I've
incomplete
in a while.
pass and two offsides. So 4th and 4. Nate looks, and he's got his guy, and that is Willard King for a Mower Works 1st down.
Oh, and that was beautiful.
Nice to have Willard back as Nate on the money right there. That'll bring up 1st and 10 at the 31. And Oneida was very generous in giving us that 1st down.
Yeah, and it gives us a little bit of breathing room here.
Now you got to capitalize. You have 3 incidents there where you get the offsides, and you got an opportunity. You got to take advantage of it right now. But Oneida's D is not giving them anything over the top. Maybe a little crossing route over here would be a good idea. But now I like this.
Good fake.
Nate Clemmer will roll, and he's close to 1st down yardage. I think he might be a little short.
Yep, just looks like a yard or 2. I just want to call out Connor Cox there with a fantastic fake. Threw off about 3 different Oneida
So that'll bring up
him.
2nd down and 1 as we are under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter of play. And what is a crucial opportunity here for the Royals.
Yeah,
as remember, we get the ball to start the second half. So
7-13 is a completely different game.
Oh, without question.
13-0 going into the half.
Can this feel like the Tellico Plains game? Can we find a change of momentum here? So 2nd down and a short 1. And a bad snap. And it's over Lane Coates' head.
Get down.
And now 2nd and 1, my gosh, becomes 3rd and 13.
Oh, and Coach, it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back. It's.
I get it. But you take your quarterback out. You hadn't had a ton of success. And now you're looking at 3rd and 15. Actually, 3rd and 16. So I don't know who snapped that. I don't know who the center was there, but
Yeah, I missed it as well.
man, it was not a good snap. So now 2nd and 1 becomes 3rd and 16, and we're fortunate to get that one back. Nate looking to throw, and he's going to be, there's a hold.
It was a good pass, but I think this one's going to be coming
It's
back.
coming back, so we're looking at 3rd, and I don't know if they don't decline that. I mean, you're looking at 4th and 10, or you're looking at 3rd and 26. I think they decline it. Or maybe not. I mean, you're looking at great field position.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to take it.
So Eagleton just can't get out of their own way. Now they have 3rd and Sunbright to go. Not a lot of plays in the playbook for this John Kovey.
No, 3rd and 25. I think you got about the Hail Mary, but like you said before, this is 4-down territory.
Well, if you're going to do it, I mean, there's just not a lot here.
There's not. No.
You know, right now you just got to not turn it over here. If you can punt them inside the 20. Oneida's not a quick strike. They're not a quick strike offense, so if you get it down to the 3 minutes, under 3, maybe you get to the locker room 13-0. You just don't want to do anything that gives Oneida the ball right here on the 50. You know, or worse yet, you fumble it down here. Get worst case scenario, incomplete this sucker and punt it down inside the 20, and then play defense, and it's 13-0 at the half. Regroup, come out, put some points on in that first drive. That's what you got to do. Mm-hmm. If you try something here, you roll out, you fumble, you throw a pick, and in this instance, it's going to be a pick 6 where it's out in the field. Not a lot of good comes out of 3rd and 109.
No, like you said, there's just not a lot of plays to get this back. At this point, it's about what can you do to stop the bleeding.
Now, Randall Davis, I would do an all-go right here, and I would hit the A button and throw a touchdown right over your top. But that's just me. Same thing for you, Michael Chodak. I am 1-0 against you since the last time we played. And, yes, I know I chose Georgia, and you didn't have Georgia. So, 3rd down and Maryville to go. They got trips to the left, 5 wide. And here comes the Indians, and that's thrown underneath to Lane Cope, and he will get, again, that's not bad. You know, that gets you down to 4th down and 14 instead of, but again, what do you do here? 4th and 15. 2:58, that's a ton of time. You give the ball back here. Indians with 2 timeouts, I think. They do. No, it says they have all 3.
Yeah, we've used
so the Indians with all 3 timeouts. That's a ton of time given on the ball right here. I don't think we have anything for 4th and 15. A screenplay is that? No, that's the. I mean, they were trying to throw back.
Yeah.
They were trying to kick back to Lane, but there was not enough real estate. Even if he gets it, where's he going to go?
Yeah, and Now, the good news is that there's only 2 minutes left in the half here. I mean, they got 74
Let's take a
yards
look
to
at
go.
silver lining, John Kovey.
You
This
know,
is the
I'm trying-
worst starting field position for Oneida tonight. So there you go. There's your silver lining. It's the worst starting field position.
And defense, let's step this up. Let's show them what we can do. This isn't over. I mean, we've scored well in the second half of games. So
here comes Oneida. Will they throw it? I don't see why not. He's rolling out, looking. He's got a guy, and he will have it. Short of the first down, but a 7-yard pickup on first down.
and more importantly,
That didn't
got
use
out.
a lot of time.
Yep. All right, and
So I stand corrected. The reason they ran on that one play that was snapped over Lane Cope's head, I did not realize that Nate had lost his helmet. Thank you, Randall, for pointing that out. Looking, and he's got room.
pop him.
And he is down to the 49-yard line. Well, it'll be 1st and 10 Indians, and any points right here is catastrophic if you're a Royal fan.
Yeah, we just lost contain on that one.
But there's a ton of time left, and still 3 timeouts by the Indians. Charlie Johnson trying to get off, and he does. And a lot of space.
Give him 5. Yep.
As minute 30 and picking up 7. Their kicker, I'd say anything 30 and in he's got a shot, but I don't think Oneida's thinking 3. They're thinking let's put this thing away, and a touchdown here would be bad.
It would.
I mean, I know that seems elementary, but that's the facts. Here's the roll. He's looking,
There
and
we
he
go,
will
Tyson.
be dropped.
Oh,
And the ball is
lost the
out.
ball. They're going to count it
And
down.
the Royals have it.
All right. That's what we need.
So if I'm Jimmy May, that's the worst thing in the world that could happen. Now the good thing is your defense has been stout. So, good start here. You have no timeouts if you're the Royals. So anything underneath those 4 and 5 yard passes is going to eat the clock. No timeouts. So everything's got to be sideline or shots at the end zone at this point. Middle of the field, they'll only get maybe 2 plays if that happens. Hopefully they're aware.
He's got a man
Nate's
open.
looking, and that is almost picked.
Yeah, he had a man open in the middle. They were letting him have it. And we got time. If we got a man open in the middle, still a minute 17 on this clock.
So minute and 17, that was a whew. So right now, if we can just not give them anything, go to the locker room at half, regroup, come out, put points on the board, it's a new game. We got a huge break there with that fumble.
We did. Yeah, definitely shifted the momentum.
So 2nd down and 10. We're just not getting a lot of time for Nate to throw. And that is picked. And he's got room. Flag on the play.
Yeah, there's flag.
Crack back probably. As Connor Cox was hit pretty hard. There's 3 flags there.
Yeah, we got
I'm
somebody
thinking
down.
that's going to be possibly a crackback block, and that'll bring them back 15 yards.
And Connor's unfortunately pretty shaken up there.
So tough first half for Nate throwing the football.
Yeah, Connor Cox pops up. So glad to see he's okay. Waiting for the call. Yeah.
So that'll bring them back 15. let's see where they spot this, if they're actually going to mark it off correctly.
Yeah, that's still not a ball.
Yeah. So it'll be first down for Oneida. They are now, instead of being in Eagleton territory, they'll be starting their drive at the 34. They still have 3 timeouts left with 1:03 to go, but now we've had back-to-back turnovers within 30 seconds of each other. Again, Nate, just regroup, come back. But if I'm Oneida, I still feel pretty confident in what we can get done here. And run inside, got some space, and he is dropped for a 1-yard gain, and that is Adam Fife. Coach May not calling timeout. Looks like he's content to go to the locker room up 13-0. Or maybe not. He's looking, and
completed it.
I thought, man, if Lane could have had a little jump on that, he's gone.
Yeah, timeout Oneida there.
We were just a little lackadaisical there in the coverage. That ball was in the air for quite a long time. I thought we had a play on it. So Oneida calls a timeout as they get down to 35 seconds.
Coach, I think you expect a run here, right? Be awfully risky if they throw it and give it.
I don't know,
to us.
John.
I guess our offense hasn't
again
done a lot, but
there's games where you feel like, okay, and there's games where you feel like the score feels worse than it is, and I know that sounds negative, but this is one of those moments where, if I'm Oneida and I'm Coach May, I'm like, we're going to win this game. Let's go ahead and put it away now. Our defense is good enough, and we didn't score a touchdown on them last year. Now, we did get inside the 30, but we've had very little success offensively other than one chunk play on a Nate Clemmer run. So
yeah, let's hold them here. Let's hold it to 13.
If I'm Coach May, I got 2 timeouts left. I may try to get something down the field here.
All right, D, we got this.
And he's going to run a little inside handoff, and that will be met and dropped. So that will probably do it, as the clock will tick away, and we live to fight 16 or 24 more minutes. As not our best half offensively. Defensively, you really don't know a lot because a 31-yard drive and getting the ball on the 41 to start. So Oneida has scored and moved the ball, but they haven't been moving it that makes you go, wow, offensively.
No.
There's nothing about what they're doing offensively that just makes you go, this is unstoppable. But defensively, they have completely put the clamp on us with absolutely smothering the life out of our offense.
Yeah. Eagleton's offense, not exactly moving the ball, but the defense really, it's just been the mistakes shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
So
well, defense made a couple big bow-your-back plays that kept this thing from getting out of hand. But right now, we'll take a break. Now we'll mute it, and we'll come back as we're at halftime here at Oneida. Your score is your Royals trail the Oneida Indians 13-0.
Now taking the field, the Eagleton Marching Band. We will have them live here and as they get on the field. That was your 2024 Royals Marching Band. We will be back in about 10 minutes. All right, as we're coming back here, just go ahead and get some of our first half stats. Passing for the Royals, Clemmer with 7 completions out of 13 for 43 yards. Clemmer, also our lead rusher, 2 rushes for 41 yards with that long of 32. Connor Cox currently 2 for 5. Steinbach and Vineyard also adding a couple. Leading in receiving, Lane Cope, 2 for 14 yards, and Wyatt Matosian 2 for 11. Steinbach with a 36-yard punt. Currently leading in tackles, we've got Tyson Click with a total of 6 tackles and a sack, tackle for loss. Bryson Vineyard in second there with 5 tackles, a sack, and 1.5 tackles for loss. 4 for Easton Britton and 3 for Alan Faree. So as we're coming back into this, it's definitely been a one-sided affair at this point. The time of possession strongly in Oneida's favor. The Royals at this point, they're going to get the ball back at the half. We just got to find a way to bring it back and shake off what happened in the first half. We know that we're a better team than this. So at this point, it's just what can we do? So here in just a minute, we'll bring it back with our Coach West as he makes his way back up to the booth.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back as the second half is about ready to start here at Oneida, and visiting with the Jacob King, head basketball coach here at Oneida, and talking a little round ball as he knows that we're ready.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, Coach. You're probably related to this guy, aren't you?
Well, we're kind of related, and that's what I'm 10 years older than Jacob. I told him if he don't get off the hamburgers and the milkshakes, this is what he's got to look forward to right here. So maybe he'll get better at it. But first half was all Indians, John, as Mark Taylor had the stats. He said he sent them to me, but I can't see. Do you have them? Do you want to run through those?
Yeah, actually I ran through them just a little bit ago here. But
well, give me the rushing stats for Oneida.
Yeah, so rushing for Oneida at this point has been they lost their one rusher, but total so far it looks like they're at roughly 34 yards. So
total 34 yards?
34 yards. So.
Well, and again, we talked about the 13 points, but just a 31-yard drive and a 59-yard drive. So they haven't been killing it offensively. They have just dominated defensively, and it's not even been close.
Yeah.
The Royals, not many first downs, very few plays over 5 yards. We had the one large run by, but according to Randall Davis, he said, look at the silver lining and let's go and be positive in the second half. And
we can do that.
That's why Randall is the gentle giant. That kick will be taken by Lane Cope, and let's get some room. This is where you missed Navarre. As Cope has gotten free,
good.
And
right.
He will get out right about the 35-yard line.
Not
as
a bad run back.
Missing Navarre right there. Navarre is is by far our biggest threat in kick return. With that hampered ankle, he's been out on the offensive end very few times tonight and has not been targeted tonight. But right now, 1st and 10 as the ball is at the 35-yard line, and the Royals need some positive yardage here.
All right, well, let's see what they got coming out. I imagine that had a good old pep talk in the locker room.
I hope so. Connor Cox alone back. Here's Clemmer. And he is going to give to Connor, and Connor had a hole.
That's a good run.
He put his foot in the ground, and he ends up getting 5 on 1st down. So we'll take 2nd and 5. The wind, I was going to say the wind's blowing, but you have a fan on us, John
It is
Kovey,
literally just the fan.
But we'll take the fan. It feels really good. So 2nd down and 5. I would look up top and see if we can challenge. Will give is to Connor Cox. And Connor picks up maybe 2. So 3rd down and 3 for the Royals. Next week, the Royals will take a jet plane as we travel to West Green. All I know is that's a far, far away ride, John Kovey.
It's okay.
I don't even really actually know where that's at.
We will be there.
I think it's Johnson City, go north.
It could be in Kentucky. We'll show up, so we'll be on the call for it.
No fun. So 3rd down and long 2, closer to 3. Nate's going to roll.
Got time.
He's looking, and he has Lane Cope for the 1st down. So good throw by Nate, as that will be a Mower Works 1st down.
I love it. All right. Came out 2 runs and a pass.
Yeah. Okay, let's just go.
This is good.
You don't have to get 13 points in 3 minutes.
No.
If this is a 6-minute drive, so be it. Let's go. Let's put a little stress on this Oneida defense. They haven't had a lot put on them tonight. So 1st and 10, ball at the 46. And Nate. He's going to give to Britton. And again, we talked about that in the first half. I like this. I like giving Britton the ball. He's low to the ground. He's shifty. He's quick.
Mm-hmm. He's got
tough kid.
He's got that agility that I'm not sure any of our other backs have.
It gives you a change-up over a Connor Cox. Connor's more of a head down, let's get you 3 to 4 yard guy, power through.
Yep.
Britton,
a little
shiftier, may be able to break one. He gets in there. He gets 6 on 1st down. But, you break one out, get 8, 9, 10, play ahead of the sticks a little bit. So 2nd down and 4 as they are in Indian territory. Nate's going to tuck it, and he is nothing.
Yeah,
he lost a yard.
Well read there by the Oneida defensive end. And there's a flag. There's a late flag.
That's got to be on us. That's maybe they're looking. I'm trying to see a reaction from our guys.
It's against.
Don't know.
Tell here, okay.
As it stands, it's 3rd down and 5. Nate lost a yard on that carry. He was met immediately at the line and actually behind the line and dropped. This is a dead ball, unsportsmanlike on Eagleton. And that's just, maybe something on the huddle, somebody. Just get up and play football. I mean, that just absolutely drives me crazy. I don't know who it was. There's no excuse for that.
All right. Well,
those are plays that if you don't like getting hit, you don't like getting touched, then football's not for you.
Turns what was a manageable 3rd and 4 into 3rd and 19.
Yeah, those are me plays. So now 3rd and what would have been 5 is now 3rd and 20. So I don't know if they gave a number. So I don't know. Maybe Randall Davis knows. text me and let me know who that was on. But this puts you way behind the sticks, and they're going to get maybe 3. And now what could have been an ability to go for it on 4th down now becomes a punting down, and you get the ball back to Oneida. So what momentum they had completely wiped out by an unsportsmanlike penalty.
Okay. Well, we're going to see the Eagleton punt team coming on here with Steinbach.
Gabe Steinbach back to kick it. Good snap. Ball is away.
Not a bad kick. All right.
Takes an Eagleton bounce, but picked up by Oneida, and we miss a tackle. And now they're going to turn what would have been, well, 7 more yards, but, it looked tough.
I don't know how to pronounce that name, Coach. Colin Akelvites. I apologize. I'm sure I'm butchering it. But good job getting that one out. But, yeah, got to continue to work on containing.
I guess Akelwitz.
Okay. All right.
Akelwites.
First chance this half to see our Eagleton defense, which actually did not play that bad. It kept bending.
I was thinking yardage was going to be up there, and you say 34 yards total rushing.
124 yards.
So 124. That's not a terrible first half of play.
No.
There's 2 missed tackles that ends up in a 5-yard gain, though. First contact at the line of scrimmage, and they're able to get 5 out of that. And those are things we have got to remedy right now.
Yeah, brought down again by Alex Walker, so continuing to show good tackling skills. But he's in our backfield, so really in the secondary, they really don't want them getting to him.
Let's use some big words here, John Kovey. It is imperative for the Royals to get a stop here. And second down and given second down and 4 is tough.
That's the Maryville showing off there.
So second down and 4. And he will get nothing.
Good.
He is met at the line and dropped for a 1-yard loss. So now that'll bring up 3rd and 5. Now here's what the Indians have done well. They've been good in 3rd down.
Yeah, Brandon Vineyard with a good tackle there, bringing him back for no gain or a slight loss.
So Randall says Akelwitz.
Our apologies to, I'm sure, an Eastern European heritage
he
there.
gave me a little phonics spelling.
That's what we need here.
For me.
Davis, we appreciate it.
Thank you, Randall Davis. 3rd down and 5. And up the middle, and they're going to get him. Now just get up and walk off.
Walk. Beautiful. Oh, and Coach, that's what we needed.
That'll bring up 4th down and Cullenwood to go.
They just keep taking it back. Was it loss to 16?
Big loss.
11? Let's see. Where are they at here? 4th and 20.
So Colton relation. Let's be clean here, and let's not get a penalty.
Yep, let's get the ball back, guys.
Let's just get it and got a chance to start on their side of the field, and let's get some momentum. So 4th down and a mile to go. Colton relation is your lone back.
Ooh,
and
could have had that one blocked.
I don't know if he tipped that or not.
Let it go out. There we go.
Ball goes out at the 46-yard line, but I think Wyatt or Colton may have got a hand on that one.
Yeah, he let up just right before. I think he's over there kicking himself because he almost had that. But
I think if he goes,
yep.
he may block that, but I'm not sure. No, we don't have replay here. But Randall, if you saw that, maybe he did.
Starting in Oneida territory, though. So,
but we are in Oneida territory for the second time tonight, as the ball is at the 46-yard line of the Indians, as we are halfway through this 3rd quarter of play. And he's going to give it to Connor, and Connor has a hole, and Connor's still on his feet, and
nice.
Connor Connor will rumble for a Mower Works first down, and that's a 15-yard. That is the longest run of the night, not by someone other than Nate Clemmer.
Yeah.
Mower Works first down.
Great blocking up front there. Man, Coach, that's what we want to see.
Here's what I like to see. When Connor got into traffic, what did he do? He covered the ball up, and he continued. And he kept those legs trucking, picked up an extra 2 or 3 yards, and that's the difference in a win or a loss sometimes. But it'll be 1st and 10, Royals at the 32. An odd little formation here for the Royals. I haven't seen this before.
No.
And he's going to give it back to Connor, and this time the Indians say, no, sir. We'll give you 1, but that's it. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 9. But good job by Connor. I mean, the last run, I'm impressed, even there, just to get positive yards. 2nd down and 9. We have yet to take a shot of anything that wasn't a sideline route. So I don't think that's coming in this formation. This looks like a run all the way, and you've got Britton, no relation to Ian Britton out there. As they're looking, and he has Colton, but he can't hang on to it. It hit him in the hands, and he couldn't hang on. I think he was expecting contact, and you're going to get hit. Might as well catch the ball at the same time.
Yeah, good throw there by Clemmer. Hit him right in the breadbasket, but just fortunately somebody come with some heat.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 9. Big play here for the Royals.
Looks like we got Alex Walker coming in for Colton.
So 3rd down and 9. Britton is your tailback. Alex Walker down here one-on-one. And they're going to give it. No, Nate's going to keep it, and he will get maybe 3. So now that brings up a 4th down and 7.
Yep, good place. I'm sure they're going to go for it here.
Well, they have no choice. But 4th and 7. I like maybe a little pump fake and just send Walker and let's throw it up and see if 6'6" can go get it. Let's put him one-on-one out there with number 10. I would read that safety, and then he stays with Colton. I'm going to Alex. Now, he's got a big cushion over here. And he's going to give it. He gives it to Britton, and Britton does not get it. He doesn't get it.
And he was close.
Needed 7, got 6.5. But a nice run by the freshman.
It was. I don't hate the call.
Just a half-yard short.
And that'll be turnover on downs for Oneida. But, Coach, that is about the first back to start all game. And
the worst field position tonight, I think, for the Indians to start with.
It's like there's an echo in here.
Correct.
So good offensive movement by the Royals.
Yeah, I mean we didn't break the world there, but we went forward.
Trying to be positive here, Coach.
I know you are.
All right.
Indians run 2 yards on first down.
Good stuff up the middle there. Tackle made by number 33, Branson Vineyard again.
Maryville Rebels up 38-0 over the Bradley Central Bears. I know everybody cares about that, Randall Davis.
Nobody cares.
2nd down and 8.
Eagleton showing pressure.
And he backs out of it, and here comes.
Got him!
Great job by Willard King. He showed blitz, backed out of it. That held the quarterback's eyes for a split second and allowed Tyson to get in there and make a play. And now that will bring up 3rd down and 14 for your Oneida Indians, if you happen to be an Indian fan.
Yeah, and Vineyard and Tyson there with a great combo. Vineyard got him. Tyson finished him up. That's, man.
Well, a lot of that great
good.
call by Coach Childs on the defensive side. They had a little out. Willard came, then bounced off that, had it covered. Quarterback had already locked in on that, had nothing. And by the time he could make a decision to do something else, there was Tyson Click. High snap, ball's in the air, opportunity, and we are able to get him down. Man, that could have been really good for the Royals, but again, it'll be good as that'll bring up 4th down and 11 and another punting situation.
Yeah, Oneida lost yardage on that drive.
Now the clock is starting to become your enemy.
Yep.
As we are clicking under 2 minutes to go here in the third, and our offense has not been able to do anything quickly.
Yeah, definitely need a chunk play to get down the field here.
A nice
quick.
return here, bad snap would be awesome. And it's not. It's a good snap. He's
almost blocked
kicks
again.
away, and here he comes. And he went the wrong way.
Yeah.
And that should be a horse collar tackle. And
There's
there
the
is
flag.
no.
There's the flag. They threw it.
Where'd it come from?
Yep, flag on the field.
The guy looking at it didn't throw it.
Nope. Now there's flag. I see it.
I see the flag.
All right.
He grabbed hold of the back of the neck. There is no doubt. That was an easy one. That was the easiest call they've had tonight.
Yep, horse collar tackle. Coach, is that a 15-yarder?
That is a 15-yarder. Now, we've had this starting field position, I think, our last 3 possessions, and we seem to get down to about the 30, and that's it. We go no farther. There is a force field on the 30-yard line right now. Ball at the 44. So we're under 2, clicking away. Quick out to Lane, and he's going to get maybe a yard. Short side of the field, there's 4 Oneida players waiting on that one. I mean, there's 4 up there.
Yeah, we have not had much luck with just those quick outs.
No, it's been a 1-yard play.
Yeah.
If we've thrown it 10 times, we've got 10 yards.
And, Coach, I could be wrong about this, but I only remember maybe 1 throw past 10 yards so far.
We
this
had
game
that
for
one
us.
to Wyatt Matosian that he misfired on early in the second quarter, and that's the only throw that's been longer than 10 yards. But in his he hasn't had much time.
He's not.
Here's one.
There's taking a shot. Oh, overthrown.
Overthrown, and he didn't have much. It was good coverage by 13. He was with him step for step.
I like the call. I like the call to try to
I
take
don't
a
hate
shot.
it. I don't hate it. I'd like to see maybe some size. I'd like to see Walker out there. I'd see what he can do. That'll bring up 3rd down and 9. And again, the Royals are in. They have had 0 success on 3rd and 9.
Oh,
Yep.
I think time of possession.
False start.
False start. Okay.
So now 3rd and 9 becomes 3rd and 14. So again, the Royals just can't get right. 1 step forward and 2 steps back about every possession.
And unfortunately, we're seeing this over and over again where we're going 3rd and long.
Yeah, if your playbook is full of 3rd and 14 plays, you're probably not going to have a lot of success. But here we are again, 3rd and 14 or longer. Most of the time, this is a little short out where they'll pick up 4 or 5. A little pump and go. He's going to let it go. And
no, got a hand on it, just couldn't bring it in. Oh, good effort there.
So another shot by Nate Clemmer. There is no way you're going for this.
Yeah, Good effort there by Kovey,
I would-
just a little bit out.
I might leave Nate out there not to go for it, but to let him pooch it.
Mm-hmm.
I like his pooch punt a whole lot better than the alternative. Right now, you got so much space on this side of the field. Just get it on the ground and let it bounce down here. Can't kick it out of bounds short.
Good punt. Might be the best punt we've seen from him.
Good. How about get a roll? And that takes an Eagleton bounce. Matosian can't make the hit. And they are loose. And there's a flag.
There's going to be a hold. All right.
Flag at the 15. If that's blocking the back or a hold, that'll just be a 7-yard penalty.
Blocking the back. All right.
So they've spotted that at the 20, so that actually will take it back to the 10. And we'll have one more play here in the third quarter before we go. I can't knock the Eagleton defense tonight, John.
No, we've been playing well.
You know, the one drive by Oneida that was the 59-yarder.
Yeah, early on.
And then the other one was on the fake punt. They had to go 31 yards.
Yep.
And you remember now, in that play, we had them in 3rd and 15.
We did.
So those kind of plays we've struggled with. But overall, the defense has played well enough. It's just they've gotten little help from their offensive brethren. Little confusion out there as the Royals are scrambling. Long way to go for the Indians as they're 94 yards away. And they're going to give it. And he missed tackle.
Click.
Missed tackle by 33. That would have been a 2-yard loss that turns into a 2-yard gain. That'll be the last play of the third. Nobody scores there in the third quarter. And it's been a while since anybody has scored. And it maintains 13-0 as we look at a couple of our sponsors. Let's take I'll let you pick John Kovey.
Let's go Stinnett Collision.
Let's go to my boy Zach Stinnett and Stinnett Collision. One of the very few certified body repairman for Teslas. And yes, Teslas do more than catch on fire. You can wreck them.
They're a good vehicle.
Spoken like a true geek head.
Former park ranger.
GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mowed, he does all the Blount County schools as well as other businesses. Our boy GT Shelley will get it done. 441-6999. Schultz Pediatrics. 2 locations, actually more than 2 locations, Knoxville. The one we're concerned about is in the village of Eagleton, right up the street from us. You can't get any more closer than Schultz Pediatrics is to people to service in the Eagleton village. So come up and visit Schultz Pediatrics. And my guy, Print FX and Tanner Kaler Talent, they are exceptional. From concept to design to finished product, Kaler Talent and his boys will get it done on right, get it done on budget, get it done on time. So if you need it, go see my guy, Print FX. Don't forget my guy, Broadway Barbershop. As Johnny Morgan out there on Broadway, go see him. If you need your lettuce trimmed, let him take out the weed whacker and take care of that for you. Johnny Morgan will clean you up, clean you right, and it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. Just maybe an ear if he doesn't see what he's doing right. It might cost you an ear if he pulls out the straight razor. So, 2nd down and 7. Little sweep action, and Willard over pursues, and there's nobody in contain. And that'll be a 1st down. So Willard got out to the outside, no contain with him. I don't know where the defensive end was, but he was nowhere to be found, and that turns into an Oneida 1st down. When you have them pinned deep, that hurts.
Yeah, and Oneida continues to take advantage of our issues with contain on defense.
Because right now, you can hear it tick, tick, tick as that clock is ticking away. Any points here from Oneida, you can turn out the lights, the party's over. If you have a chance to win this game, you have got to make a stand right here, right now. 1st and 10, Indians. and they're going to pound it. And he runs into a host of Royals, and they pile him up for maybe a yard gain. That'll be 2nd down and 9. Again, the Indians have had success against our defense. 2nd, 9, 3rd and 9.
Yeah, good job by Joyle and Vineyard there, plugging the inside.
So 2nd down and 9. Actually, they say no gain, so we'll be 2nd down and 10. Ball is right at the 19-yard line. They got trips, and there's nobody covering that slot receiver. And that is out, and a great tackle. Great tackle by Tyson Click.
Yeah, if he didn't make that, that could have been a 1st down there.
He had a lot of space. Again, but their slot receiver was uncovered.
Yeah.
There was nobody.
Yeah. Defense lucked out with that one a little bit, but an excellent play by Tyson Click.
That'll be 3rd down and 10. That's a little quicker than a 55-year-old man, Randall Davis. So 3rd down and 10. Big play by Tyson Click. Again, I hate to say it, but the Indians have always seemed to find something right here to continue a drive. And here comes Britton as he's on the blitz, and they're looking to throw, and they got him.
Oh, we got lucky there. All right.
That was a great throw, and right in his hands is Grady Keaton. One thing he doesn't miss is when he shoots the ball from behind the arc. As that'll bring up 4th down and 10. And again, another great job by the Eagleton defense. It's just the offense is MIA.
Coach, you called it, needed the stop. We got it. Now let's do something with this next possession.
Yeah. How many times can you pin them this deep and have this opportunity and come up with nothing? And that's not a great punt, but it takes a great Indian bounce. Wow. So what was a bad punt hits and goes the right way, and that becomes a 43-yard punt. And that flips the field in the favor of the Indians as we are at 10 minutes to go here in the game, and our Royals are in trouble.
Well, Coach, what have we seen successful from the offense today? Because they've done some stuff. We've gotten some movement.
We've had a couple good runs, but now the run is, if you get 3 or 4 yards, the clock is killing. Yeah. So we have had zero success throwing the ball downfield. I mean, absolutely none. We have no chance there. So, I mean, we went away from any 5 wide, and we're going to give it to Connor, and Connor picks up a yard.
Flag. They're going to get us.
And that's going to be a hold. So, that moves you back 10 yards. So now you're in a 1st and 21. But we just don't have any ability to throw the ball. We can't get the ball downfield. And that's when you're down 13-0 and you're under 10 and your only answer is 1 and 2 yard outs. It's going to keep the score from getting bad. It's going to keep it down, but not going to get you back in the game. So hold on the Royals. That'll back them up 10. That'll bring up 2nd down and a long way to go. Or 1st down, excuse me. And a long way to go for Eagleton. Now they have Tyson Click in the tight end package, but I haven't seen that tonight either.
No, it's the first time I've seen him out on offense.
So 2nd down, they do have 4, 2 on each side. A little pull action. Nate's going to roll out, and he should have kept it.
Got a man.
And he's out of bounds.
Oh,
he was out of bounds.
Wow, that's too bad because if he got him on, it's a little bit in there. There was nobody past him.
And that'll bring up 2nd down and a mile.
Yeah, we've got a Oneida player down, so injury timeout.
Next week, technology permitting, we'll be on the air at West Green. If we have to put 2 gerbils on a wheel to get internet, we probably won't go. But we'll make contact with West Green High, see what we can do. We have every intentions of bringing you the game, but sometimes you can only do what you can do.
Yeah, so, shout out to Scott County here, though.
Don't say that. You'll get hit upside the head with a baseball bat.
I'm sorry, that's right. Scott
calling
County
these guys Scott County.
I'm sorry, Oneida.
Say shout out to Oneida.
Oneida, my bad. Sorry, Scott County area. Oneida here. Had an excellent dinner in the area.
Yeah. Those are two different worlds. Scott County and Oneida, not the same place.
Bad, Coach.
Make sure you understand that.
So I was told as I was driving up here that those two, they don't mix. And,
no, not at all.
Not confuse them, and I try not to get shot as I leave out. My deepest apologies, Oneida.
It's a long way to go here for the Royals. Again, I don't know how many 2nd and 20 plays we have in the book, but it's just, in the position we're in right now, you think maybe you're going to throw short, maybe try to get 8 or 10 back, and that might be the best route. Is we got a super tight formation here. Nate, with a little bit of time, he steps up in the pocket and he throws it out to Colton. He's not going to get away.
No.
He didn't gain it. No, he didn't gain anything. So I'll bring up. It's just.
One thing about this Oneida defense, Coach, is they are fast, and when we are playing those close sets in there, they got 11 men right up against us.
Well, they're smothering us, and we don't have an answer for it. They're getting good penetration out on the outside, making Nate have to get out or scramble, and then we're just not able to get anything downfield. So 3rd down and 20. As we're getting ready to click under 9 minutes. So that's tough. 3 and out here will be tough to overcome. Nate looking for the throw, and he has him.
Got him.
He's got him.
All right. Oh.
So nice throw by Nate Clemmer as we finally get the lid off.
All right.
And that'll be a Mower Works first down on the connection from Nate Clemmer to Lane Cope.
Yeah, and they've gone back to that one a few times now. Glad to see that one hit. Gets us down to, what is that, Coach? About the
32. So 32-yard line. We're clicking around 8.5 minutes.
Still time.
We're okay. We're okay. Let's get it in the end zone here. That's got to be the answer. And he's going to run it.
Good run.
Connor's got some space. He turns it up the field, gets down for about an 8-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down and a short 2.
And that was a good run.
As Connor Cox has ran the ball relatively well tonight. He's had 2 or 3 really nice runs. I know he broke off a 15-yarder. There's an 8. He's had a couple 6-yard gains. He's probably around that 50 to 60-yard. And if you told Coach Childs, Coach Branton, you're going to get 50 out of Connor Cox, they take it. But again, our enemy is that clock. 8 minutes and under. They're going to go back to Connor. Connor's got some space. He gets the first down and 3 more. That'll be a Mower Works first down as the Royals are moving the chains, and they are first time tonight. And tell me I'm wrong on this.
You're not wrong.
But the first time tonight, they're inside the red zone, as that'll be 1st and 10 for your Royals and another Mower Works first down.
Yep, clock stops while chain gang gets moving.
Well, actually, the clock has not stopped. The clock did not stop the entire possession.
Okay, well.
So we lost about 8 to 10 seconds right there. Oh, he could have turned that upfield. No, on the first down, moving the chains, clock should have stopped. Did not.
Yeah. Good block there by Kendall Click. Got his guy outside there. Would have liked to seen just a little bit more from that run, but
well, he started.
That's what we got here.
And he looked like he had a little bounce to him, but first contact took him down. 2nd down and a long 9.
Yeah, we got to move with a little more.
Yeah, we might have had a little bit of urgency. We're acting like we got all day. Nate looking, and he throws it. I mean, he threw in triple coverage right there.
Yeah.
That'll bring up 3rd down.
Hit King, but
9.
I think King just lost track of the ball because of all the coverage.
So 3rd down and 9.
Oh, there's a flag.
No flag.
Are they picking up? I'm sorry, picking up the flag. All right. Worries me when I start seeing yellow get
I feel you.
waved around, buddy.
But 3rd down and 9.
Been hurt before.
Gets a little tougher down here as it gets a little tighter in the box. Clemmer with Connor Cox. Clemmer's going to roll. He's got pursuit coming at him, and he's in trouble.
Wow.
Nate's got to see that, man. If you're back there and that first, second guy, you got to understand there's somebody right there with you, and he did not.
Yeah, good coverage downfield in that
got
play.
some cramp going on, I believe. But no, Nate just he's got to feel that backside pressure, and he didn't. He turned right back into it. Now we get 4th down and 20.
Yeah, another player down on the field, so we'll take a quick injury timeout here. Well, Coach, can we talk sports going on the rest of Eagleton while we got a little break here?
Well, volleyball had an in-school match at Lenore City. They came off of a big district win last night against Cosby. Middle school softball lost a tough one last night, I think, as well as middle school soccer. So there's always a lot going on at Eagleton when we have high school and middle school.
Yeah, high school soccer, Lady Royals
went over Harriman.
3-0 at home.
Yeah.
They lost some away games, but 3-0 at home.
They won at Harriman Thursday night.
Did they? Okay.
So
fantastic.
A big win for them. As you will never be on the campus at Eagleton and there's not something going on.
No, if you ever want to show up, if you ever want to see a game, show up to
Yeah.
Eagleton campus. We got at least 2 or 3 going on every night.
If you want to find me, pretty good chance you know where I am on any given night. It's 2610 Cinema Drive at some point, or could be out at Everett Park. You never know.
Yep.
That's where our softball team plays.
Yeah,
But a lot goes on when you have middle school and high school sports all on the same campus. We have 4 teams trying to share that football field right now. At any given time after high school's finished, you got middle school soccer, you have high school soccer, then here comes midget football, and here comes
middle school, but all right.
It's an absolute nonstop flow of people on the campus at Eagleton. So, and that's not always a bad thing. It's tough for guys like us that are always there.
Yep.
But there's worse things in life we can do than pour back into the lives of young kids and do everything you can to make their high school experience the best that you can make it. And I think that's what we try to do at Eagleton. And it's a special little place.
It is. And Coach, I'm learning soccer this year, so
I will never learn soccer. I refuse. I will go and tolerate, but as far as learning it, I'm not going to do it.
They got me working the clock, and I think that they regret that because I mess it up.
Hey, when you penalize a team for being faster than the other team and call them offsides, I got a problem with that. So they want to make soccer better. Get rid of the offsides calls. You could have some, I don't know, maybe a something to keep people from just putting somebody back there, but nothing makes me more frustrated than guy coming out there raising his hand up and it's offsides. And what's up with those officials' outfits? I can't handle that either. So
hating on the world sport. All right.
Yes, I'm showing that I'm not cultured. That's what it is. I am uncultured.
Just like Oneida from Scott County. So
I was born in Scott County, Tennessee.
All right. This brings up a crucial 4th down for the Royals.
Nate looking, and he's going to throw it up. He's got Alex Walker. It's just no.
That's a flag. Yep.
I don't know if that's on Alex.
No, so that's going to be on the defense. He didn't turn around to look at the ball. So that is.
I don't know. I'm mixed feelings on that one.
I'm calling this. You just wait. Feel pretty strongly about this one.
I mean, if it's not, we're done. We're toast.
Yeah, defender never turned around. Pass
And
interference.
there's pass interference.
All right.
You know what?
That's the break we need.
I am a homer without question. I'll take it.
So Randall Davis, go ahead. Back me up on this one. Defender never turned around to play the ball. So therefore,
I guess my question is, I thought I saw the Oneida defender's hands in the air. I didn't see him extend, hold, or touch.
He didn't touch. It was the fact that he stopped.
Well, he doesn't have to look at the ball. He has to actually impede the ability of the receiver to catch, and I didn't see it, but maybe I'm wrong. I have been wrong one other time in my life.
Oh, okay, and they only gave him 5, so... Okay, I'm confused by this one, Coach.
I have no idea what they just did.
Pass interference is always an automatic first down.
I guess not.
Okay. I'm missing something.
No, Nate's not going to get it. He ain't close.
Guys, we have not been... We can't.
I don't understand the call there. I don't understand that call. But we turn it over on downs, and that'll make it tough, John Kovey, as you get inside the 15, but you come up empty, and that'll bring up 1st and 10 Indians as a lot looking.
I just want to say I'm vindicated here. Randall Davis, you're correct, Kovey. Still have to look for the ball. He never gave Alex a chance to get to it. Apparently not an automatic first down in high school. So, all right. Appreciate that, Davis. You are our rules expert.
And that means we only have about a 15-second delay.
Ooh, it's true.
Yeah, correct.
All right. Well, a little over 6 minutes to go. Still all 3 timeouts, though.
Yeah, it's just tough now.
It's tough.
You come up empty there. You know, any first down here is going to make it awfully tough. As they pick up 5 yards on first, that'll bring up 2nd down and 5. Again, we'll be in action next Friday night at West Green. I think we're away for the next 2 weeks. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, we do have a couple of away games. But then we get back home and...
I may be wrong, as we are fastly approaching fall break, as we're a month away.
Yeah, so it's, I believe, October 6th, October 8th, something like that, fall break. So it's coming.
So that'll bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Indians. Man in motion, and they're going to give. Nope. Nobody saw that. And that'll be a long gainer, and that will Katie bar the door, John Kovey.
You might have to explain that to some of our younger viewers.
That will make it absolutely not a miracle, but we're going to have something.
Something's going to have to turn our way.
David Copperdale or Copperfield, or we're going to have to appear in the backfield, take a handoff, go the other way. That was a backbreaker. So that'll be 1st and 10 as the Indians are approaching midfield. Valiant effort by the Royals defensively. I give my hats off to them. They've really fought hard. Got a little run outside, and now I think fatigue is. Grady Keaton gets wide and picks up 8 yards, and every time he touches it, Coach Jacob King holds his breath.
I'm inferring here that this is a star basketball player.
Correct.
Okay, all right. So I don't know much.
Grady be a junior, very excellent basketball player. Oneida had a really solid team last year.
A couple of your Eagleton team out there on the field too, right?
We do. Well, not out there right now. There's no, Alex Walker. Alex Walker 0 is out there. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Give to the back, and he will pick up another first down for the Royals as they cross the 40 deeper into Royal territory. So 1st and 10 for the Indians as they are looking to just salt this one away. And right now, the only thing that can save the Royals is a turnover, and I think the Indians are going to hang on to that one. I'd expect a heavy dose of number 5. And here goes Zachary again. And he again picks up 5. And at this point in the game, it's just, they're just going to pound them. As Eagleton calls a timeout.
Well, Coach, this game has been some good. Our defense has been stiff throughout. Well, they've been pretty good throughout. Giving up a couple of chunk plays, but overall, very pleased with our defense. Special teams, not too bad. Our offense, though, just struggling.
Yeah, the offense, other than 2 chunk plays, the run. Well, there was a 15-yard run by Connor Cox.
There was.
The 30-yard run by Nate Clemmer, and then the deep pass to from Clemmer to Lane Cope, but Colton Relation, excuse me. But outside of that, that's it. We've been inside the 30 twice, 3 times, come up empty every time, and it's been a penalty that's taken us back. And every time we've had something positive happen, it's like 3 negatives, and we got to get out of that. That was us last year. I was hoping maybe we can mature and get over that, but it kind of still seems like that's the MO on occasion in tougher games. We got to find a way to grow up a little bit. But that'll be 2nd down and about 6. And again, you're going to see a lot of number 5 or that guy.
Good play there.
Those are 2 basketball players, number 5 as well as 1, who will both be big for Coach Jacob King this year, and probably his last year in Double-A.
Good play there by Lane Cope, not giving up at all there, tackling for a loss in the backfield.
Yeah, that brings up 3rd down and right at 8. Eagleton trying to do everything they can to preserve time and get the ball back, and that's what you got to do. But right now, it's right here. This down, if it's a long shot anyway, but if you want an opportunity to put points on the board, and then who knows?
Still only a 2-score game.
Yeah, but we're happy to bring you games as part of our Eagleton Broadcasting crew. Thank John Kovey, my son Luke West, and all of our kids that helped me get the things ready to get today to drive up I-75 to Scott County. So thank you for watching and supporting Eagleton Royals Athletics as we will continue to grow and bring you games. Thanks to Oneida for their hospitality. So 3rd down and 8. The give is to Grady Keaton. Grady Keaton will get the 1st down. That'll do it. I mean, I know there's 3:44, but that's...
Yeah, at this point, they're going to be able to run down the clock, and it'd be a tough one to come back from this. Do go to West Green next week, and then we are at home after that, Happy Valley.
Happy Valley.
And then we're actually at home again for Wartburg.
Okay.
So, but after Wartburg, 3 away games.
Well, I really thought that tonight was a game that we had a chance.
Thought so too.
Knowing that the next 3 we should beat or be favored against West Green, Happy Valley, and Wartburg. So when you look at those 3, I really thought we had a chance to start 4-1. Take 3 and 2, especially if we can win some district games. This is not a district game. Our district is Happy Valley, West Green, South Green, Hampton. All no fun to drive to. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 5.
Eagleton's 2nd time out there. Just take a minute here to hit up a couple of our sponsors. Just want to shout out to PrintFX. PrintFX, we appreciate you, all that you've been doing for Eagleton. You've been supporting our program. Goes a long way. All of our sponsors have been doing a fantastic job of helping us to build all these sports programs. We talked about how we have 2 or 3 games a night. Well, these sponsors are the ones that are helping our teams get all that new equipment, be able to get out and help us present to you all. So thank you.
Most of it is helping us get our kids 2 games. People don't understand, and I know we've had some people very frustrated about having to pay to come into a softball game, had to do this. Understand that our kids can't compete unless we can get them 2 games and we can equip them. So I get it. It's tough for a family of 5 or 6 to come and pay. But without you guys doing that, we can't continue to go. And we appreciate those that do. We understand those that don't like it. But we're here for the kids. We're not. Trust me, Eagleton is not getting rich off of your $6 for a middle school softball game.
Well, and just a reminder, new this year, we have a $20 sports pass, $20
for all. Now that is for students.
Students. Yep. Any student gets you into every home game for any student, though.
Oh, and I've had kids come and they'll pay $6 or $8 or $10 to come in a game. Well, why are you not having a sports pass?
Yeah.
And that takes care of 10 basketball games. That takes care of 5 football games. That takes care of soccer, baseball, softball, middle school, high school. It doesn't matter. It comes up to about a quarter or less a game. I mean, that's back even before I was, that's my high school days. When I was playing, it cost a quarter to get in. So 3rd down and half yard. And timeout, Oneida. So we're under 3. And I know Coach Childs, for his defense, would like to keep Oneida out of the end zone here. We say it over and over, but a 49-yard drive and a 31-yard drive, that's their scoring drives.
Yeah, there's Oneida's starting field position on a couple of their drives is what led to those scores. But when Oneida has started in normal field position, our defense has been staunch.
I think they played well. I think Britton has played well. Obviously, Tyson Click has played well. Adam Fife has played well. We've had several guys, Lane Cope, that have made plays defensively.
Yeah, Vineyard.
Vineyard. Is it Vineyard, Vineyard?
I don't know. I keep going back and forth.
But the thing is, our defense has played well and good enough. It's just tough when you're always up against the wall, and they have been.
Yeah, I don't have the time of possession for this game, but it's got to be.
It's lopsided. There is no question. It's gotten a little better than it was in the first half. 3rd down, give, and that's a big boy.
Oh,
and
okay. Good tackle there by.
So
Tyson
that will
Click.
be a 1st down for the Oneida Indians as the clock continues to tick, and I know Oneida wants to put it in here.
Yeah, Royals out of timeouts, so can't stop the clock again.
Take your time here. So 1st and 10, the ball is inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Oneida looking to punch it in to push this thing to 20-0. The give is to Grady Keaton, and he will pick up really not a lot.
And who else but Tyson Click? So good tackle there. Still got defenders giving it their all, which appreciate seeing. At this point, Coach, you're playing for pride, right? So.
Yeah, just want to bow you back here and keep him out of the end zone. But Oneida's happy to run it in. Taking their time. Coach May's good dude. But he wants to. I'd be fine. You line your kids up. Our job is to stop you.
Yeah, at this point, I do believe they can kneel it out, can't they?
So 2nd down and 11. The give is to 5, and he will barrel down to the 10. And that'll take us under a minute. So, I give hats off to Coach Childs on the defensive side. And the offense, we got to get back to work. Try to find something that'll work. Had some success running the ball. You got behind the 8 ball and down 13-0, so that kind of took that out of the equation. The short pass game wasn't working. We had one over-the-top play all night. I think defensively next week, totally different look than what we've seen tonight with West Green.
I agree. Yep. definitely be some good tape for our boys to go
Victory
back and look
formation. And a classy move by Coach May. Wasn't expecting anything else. As the Oneida Indians take care of business. And while it wasn't a super fun game to watch, but one in which they took care of what they needed to do. The Eagleton defense stood up. The offense has got some work to do. Eagleton falls 13-0. Last year 14-3, so very similar. We will be at West Ridge next Friday night. West Green, excuse me. And the fireworks come flying up again. And you know what? I'm all for it. If we do that in Blount County, whoever's doing that is getting arrested. So we know that for a fact.
Well, thank you all for sticking around with us. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We will be back again next week.
Yes, we will.
Mr. Dallin would say.
Well, we'll see you on the other side.